The world around us never stops moving, and there are moments that last only a second, yet they touch the hearts of viewers. From heart-stopping scenes to situations that make you laugh out loud, everything will appear in today's video. If you find what you're about to watch special, please help us spread it by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, sharing it with your friends, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Tornadoes form due to the interaction between warm, moist air and cold, dry air, combined with wind rotation at different altitudes under strong thunderstorm conditions. These are the images captured as the tornado passed through. The landslide unfolded slowly, with many curious onlookers filming from a distance. Some people stood dangerously close to the landslide. Only when the situation worsened did they decide to leave. If it were me, I definitely wouldn't stand that close, because you never know how unpredictable nature can be. Knowing he couldn't escape, the criminal recklessly rammed into a police vehicle, sending it flying. A car lost control, crashed into a roadside area, bounced off, and hit a nearby parked vehicle. The owner of the white car might have been about to scold the reckless driver, but realizing the car had caught fire, he moved his vehicle to safety and returned to help extinguish the flames. This white cat could probably qualify to be this guy's girlfriend. I believe crane operators always need to constantly improve their knowledge and skills, because you never know when something might go wrong. Fortunately, everyone had already gone inside or moved away just in time. Do you think fish are affected when lightning suddenly strikes the water? The raging floodwaters, murky with mud, are showing off their power against tiny human figures, and also sending us a reminder: protect our environment if we don't want more of the same. The separation of ice blocks from glaciers is a serious warning about global warming. Melting ice not only threatens the habitats of certain animals, but also contributes to increasingly extreme weather patterns. Look at this ash cloud, it's stunning. Let's wait and see what's about to happen. I don't think she saw that giant ship. That was definitely not the landing he was hoping for. If you ordered a supercar and it still hasn't arrived, this might be why. The girl looks gorgeous, but walking out with a bottle of wine you haven't paid for? Not okay. They stood way too close, probably not realizing the power of a tornado. Huge floating houses were blown away. Finding shelter when a tornado is near is absolutely necessary. Luckily, the driver noticed just in time and backed up before larger rocks came crashing down onto the road. Nature is always full of surprises and never gives a warning. Let's take a look at the scene where muddy water from upstream mixes into the flow. The thick black liquid gives me chills. Nature always evokes strong emotions. The water eroded the underside of the road, turning it into a fragile bridge. That bridge seemed reserved for just 2 vehicles. Perhaps they belong to the same owner. The other guy definitely won't get another chance if he keeps that close of a distance. I think the bear just wanted to cross the road. A party with a great track. I think he just added the sound effects to make the beat even better. When the waves want to play onshore with curious beachgoers. The older brother had a quick reaction, saving his sister from falling. For some reason, all vehicles in both directions came to a halt. Then suddenly, a pickup truck crashed into the car in front. The tornado formed in just a few seconds. It wasn't large, but from what we saw, it shouldn't be underestimated. Now imagine if it had been much bigger. What would that have looked like? A massive wave rolled in unexpectedly, trying to bring its new friends to shore in its own unique way. Oh God! What just happened in front of us? That was shocking. The tanker truck was crushed by a boulder in an instant. God bless them! I think we should make a wish. The earthquake began to shake everything, throwing objects from their original positions. Water dragged cars from narrow streets and pushed them out into the main torrent. It was like the flood wanted to take everything, leaving nothing behind. A vehicle carrying foam sheets struck a power line, causing sparks. Those sparks quickly ignited the foam and the fire spread rapidly. I don't think putting it out was possible. Luckily, the reversing car was stopped by a road sign, which ended up saving the guy from danger. Always make sure you've got solid driving skills before hitting the road. Suddenly, the car rolled off the tow truck. Applause for the guy with great reflexes and skills. He stopped the vehicle just in time. I don't know where this tire came from. Maybe it was sent from above, but I don't think it belongs on a small car. As the girl and her boyfriend were about to enjoy the cool water, a lightning bolt struck dangerously close to her. Both were terrified and immediately gave up on their swimming plans. Compare the raging floodwater to those tiny houses. Now imagine what would happen if the flood swept through them. I don't even dare to think about the consequences. The house slowly slid into the water before collapsing completely. This is likely the result of building too close to the riverbank and excessive sand mining. A tornado appeared in the desert, creating a stunning visual. Speeding and overtaking in icy, slippery weather conditions is something we should always avoid. Even after falling, that bucket of water was clearly very important to her. In life, there are encounters, even if just once, that we can't avoid no matter how much we want to. Do you think this is a cloud, or is it an alien spaceship? A fire broke out with explosions after a power line malfunctioned. The roof of a supermarket was blown off by strong winds, which then tangled with and short-circuited nearby power lines. The heavy rain and strong winds sent a sheet of metal flying. Luckily, the man reacted just in time. Mountain climbers captured a rare moment of a snow slide. The last blocks of winter snow slowly flowed down the slope like a frozen river. It was breathtaking. The cracked earth and rocks eventually collapsed. Not unexpected, but the force they unleashed was immense. Today, besides working on your muscles, we'll also be training your reflexes. It's on a journey to find a new owner. If the camera hadn't recorded this, the new owner would have had a hard time explaining to the police why they took something that didn't belong to them. In this case, I don't think the cat was at fault. Crossing the street and staying alert is a basic skill for anyone in traffic. Luckily, no one was injured. The truck lost control and veered toward people waiting at the red light. Then the traffic pole came crashing down. Strangely, it didn't hit anyone. That truck just pulled off an amazing maneuver. This is why they bought a house near the beach. It's always clean. They just lost their home. The floodwater rose all the way to the edge of the bridge. It swept the bridge away like a loyal companion. The house may not be big, but it was theirs. Nature is ruthless to everything. It takes engines with hundreds of horsepower to move vehicles, but it only takes floodwater to sweep away dozens of cars at once. That's how terrifying nature's power is. The man had just walked away when the washing machine suddenly exploded. I didn't expect it to build up that much pressure. That was dangerous. A blade detached from a machine and flew at terrifying speed before slamming into the door of a supermarket. What if it had hit someone along the way? These little blue birds will take the place of the fallen leaves.